Okay, let's talk about those stocks. The two stocks actually on watch list is exploded today almost 300%. And let's get right to it and why they did the jump and if it's good for us to take a trade or not and where's the price action going and what's the price projection. So let's get right to it and see the prices right now and which stock we actually talking about. First one is NueroMetrix, and we got this actually requested on our Patreon. And in the pre-market, I told them to take a profit around the 27.45 because this is the resistance level. And guess what? We have this massive jump for this candle. We went almost the other resistance level around the 43. But guess what? This is hyped price, guys. This is hyped price. Always wait for the dust to settle until you get in and see what's going on. This is the dust settling, and we see that we close each candle below our resistance level, which is the 27.45. It is a really good price to take a profit on. And now the support around the 17.72, we going right there. So by today, if we close around the 17.72, and I think we have just 20 minutes before the market close, if we went here, will be a really good price to buy before the market close, because tomorrow we might see a big jump because this is really good support. Okay, and by tomorrow we should have a big jump if we visited around this area around the 1772 to see the 27 again 45. I might actually see the price explode again because they have a new product that been validated, and they actually sell it in Brazil right now for like COVID test, home COVID test, and there's a lot of demand, and there's rumors that will be have a lot of demand for India as well and a lot of countries. So that's why we see a lot of hype and a lot of perspective for the price and the projection for price. A lot of people say, well, the price will go even higher, even to 100. So this is have a bit of fundamental view. But for the technical guys, what I see right now, any price hold above 227 will be explosion for the 43.30, and any price go around the 17.72. We should have a bounce. If we don't have a bounce, we're gonna see a sell-off to fill this gap around the 12. Okay, this is really important, but the high probability we should see a bounce here to see a test for the 27.45 and closing candle to see the 43.30. The second one is CEMI, or this one is actually selling off while we speaking because we broke from the support right now around the $5.72, and this one actually have a big nice bump right here, but we have right now, we don't respect the support. We went as high as almost the $7, and we got rejected around the $7, but $6.96, and we met a lot of rejection. Right now, this is another support for this one. We might see a buying pressure happening whenever we gonna visit the 4. Right now is $5.37. We might see the 4.08, and if we saw a bounce here, it would be a really nice buying opportunity here to see again to test $5.72. This is only if we have a bounce or a test for this level. We need to see a test and big wick here happening in $4.08 in order to see the buying pressure. As well, this one have a lot of fundamental going on. That's why we see a big buying pressure and the selling pressure right now, because this is normal. A lot of people taking profit right now while you speak. At the beginning of market, buying pressure. At the end of the market, people selling because they, come on, it's almost 200 or 300% we already did. And yeah, almost 250. That's why a lot triggered a lot of profit taken, and this is where we saw a bit of sell-off. So we'll see. We should see even a bounce around this technical area around the $4.70. Yeah, this is will be a really bounce, really good buying pressure here. We ought to have a buying pressure here in order to see higher highs for our stock and going even for the $7.76. So always be careful, guys. This kind of stock is really volatile. Never put all your money in one basket. Just risk for the money that you're willing to risk. And always this kind of stock that have the fundamental overcome everything. You can actually speculate or actually protect yourself, because the stop loss can be tight. You have to decide how much you lose in the beginning, because the stop loss will be really far, like 20% or 25%. Is really far. It's not like 2% or 3% and tight, and respect those level like the blue chips company. For this kind of company, like based on the fundamental, and you have a lot of hype, the price actually gravitate really high. Even we have the support, you have to be have a big margin, and at the same time never risk money like you're not willing to risk, because this will trigger the emotional part and you never respect your strategy. So if you're interested of this kind of thing, how to take a profit and where you stop your loss, and at the same time, if you want a one-on-one trading session with me, like for your portfolio, if you have a bit of a discussion you want with me how to minimize your risk and maximize your gain, you can actually check the Patreon link in comment section below. We get like almost 60 guys, so join us and welcome to the tribe. So without further ado, bless the like button and see you in the next video.